Yo, 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 everybody. Everybody. It's What's Up Wednesday. It's going to be a good day. Lock and load. Turn that radio up and let's have some fun, baby. Yo, yo, what's up, Sonny? Sonny Manning is in the house. What's up, Sonny Manning? Jose Maldonado. What's up, dude? Mike Hams from the 707. Buckle your seats, ladies and gentlemen. Foster and I, we've got something to say. Has anybody seen Foster? I can't find him. We're going to hit one more song, guys. Let me get locked and loaded. I got people that are going to join us on this live, and then we'll be right back. Let's do this. It's a good day. It's What's Up Wednesday.
I've been doing shows. Now we eating steak. Remember sleeping on the floor. I'm still at the gas station when the time was cold. In the kitchen, hot, still trying to flip it out the stove. Rocking fake J's, praying that nobody know. Watch them take my dog away. It was way too hard to stay composed. Fight to see the light of day. All this blood on my clothes. I was tired every day. Green light, it's time to go. I don't want to live life fast or die too young.
Die too young.
100 miles per hour, I might crash cause the good die young.
The good die young.
Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road, all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name in the stone. Write my name in the stone. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Write my name in the stone. Cause I'm coming back home. Cause I'm coming back home.
Hey, yo, Foster, we got Little Gil and Big Gil from Kentucky joining us.
In my city, cause we beat the streets, trying to spread the wealth around the block. No, I can't keep from me. Told me I should leave. I see the bigger picture, and it's way bigger than me. Can't be living like a king, but my people need to eat. If I got it, then you got it. We gon' get back on our feet, and I put it on me. I don't wanna live life fast or die too young. Or die too young. 100 miles per hour, might crash, cause good die young.
Good die young.
Push it to the limit,
let's
I
go,
can't
everybody.
go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road, all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name in the stone. Write my name in the stone.
Foster, I know you cannot see the messages yet, but my wife just told us that we need day jobs. Oh, I know why, because I'm singing. One more time.
Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road, all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name in the stone. Write my name in the stone. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Write my name in the stone.
Cause I'm coming back home. Yeah, coming back home. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. I've been saying good morning all day, Foster.
What up, dude?
I've been saying good morning all day. I've been answering the phones today. Valerie's off today. And every damn phone call today, bro, it was good morning. It was 2:30 in the afternoon, and I'm saying good morning.
In a good mood, man.
I am, dude, brother. You already know what we're getting ready to announce. Listen. When I kind of explain everything to everybody on how this all kind of went down, it's going to be really surreal, man. It's going to be good stuff. Erica Del Grazzo's in the house. What's up, Daniel Hickson? I messaged, so last night I knew you and I were going to be talking what we're talking today, and I messaged some people. And I got a lot of good feedback, man, but people going, what are you doing? Why are you doing it? What's going on? So you and I, it's going to be a good day, dude. Let's do this. Go ahead, sir. Yes, sir. Stirring the pot. I ain't stirring no pot, dude. Hey, shit. Listen, I ain't stirring nothing. Daniel Hickson, Burger Shells in the house. Yeah. It's your job, dude. I let you do that, dude. I don't want nothing to stir no pots. Hey, you got to lick the spoon when you stir the pot.
Yeah, man.
All right, let's get busy. Let's start talking about a few things. Let's do this right now. If you haven't gone to futabausa.com, I'm going to ask you why. We have a 15% coupon for you, and it's the cool thing about this 15% coupon from Futaba and futabausa.com is it works on the entire website. You can go buy anything you want with this code. A lot of you don't know about it. I've been posting it up, but listen, it's 15% off. The code, our code is good till what did he say? The 31st of this month.
Yep.
This code is good to go. 15% off. Everything is lowercase. RCDRL hyphen 2022. And listen, the next time we see
Tony.
Tony, yeah. Jeez, I've talked to so many people today. The next time we see Tony, I said, Tony, why are you putting the hyphen in there? I've been talking to Tony all day, man. Great guy from Futaba. But listen, Futaba, let's just be real honest. They're watching right now. We're trying to pick
welcome.
Yep. Foster and I are talking to them about sponsoring us this year.
Yeah, man. Had a great time with Tony in Florida this weekend. Obviously, we're going to be seeing Tony at quite a few of the races coming up. So it's always good to have Futaba aboard.
Yes.
Obviously, the product that they've put out with the 10PX and everything else they've had before that's been top notch. So what better way to, get on with the coupon train, man, and take that 15%. I mean, if you just were to buy a 10PX right now, you're saving $120. So you can't beat that. They just made everybody a team driver, what we've been talking about for quite some time now. So thanks to Tony Coberly and Futaba. Had a good weekend with him and hope to see more of them.
FutabaUSA.com. Your code is lowercase RCDRL hyphen 2022. This is good until the end of the month, the 31st. So if you're waiting on, some people wait on their paycheck or some stuff, hey, I can't quite buy yet. I didn't put that in there that expires on the 31st. So get busy, man. It's good stuff. It's not just the 10PX guys. It's, hey, what's up? Steven Richard K says, what's up, clowns? It's not just for the 10PX guys. It's the entire FutabaUSA.com. You have to put in USA, FutabaUSA.com. Tony Arellano, brother, I saw you message me. I have 4,000 messages, and I'm playing catch up. I will message you when I get off this live, Tony, so we can talk about the future, my friend, because the future is getting bright right now. And Futaba. Yeah, Joe Giesick says it well. Thanks, Futaba. We don't have to have that stuff, but Tony gave that to us, and it's very nice gesture. But listen, when the code's gone, the code is gone. So I'm going to tell you guys right now, the entire website until the 31st, it's our lowercase. I have it. It's scrolling across the bottom. We're going to talk about it all through the show. There's Tony right there, buddy. Tony Coberly. What's up, buddy? Welcome
What's
to
up, Tony?
Welcome to the show. He says, what time are you going on? What's this live thing? So here it is, Tony. This is us. I'm going to do it one more time. FutabaUSA.com. You're going to get 15% off until the end of the month. The 31st is your last day. So when the 31st hits and you didn't get your 15% off, don't call me because I can't help you. Let's just keep on going here, Foster. Let's go. Where am I at here, man? I thought
we got a lot to talk about tonight, man.
We do. Let's get this stuff out of the way. Let's get away. Let me get all this out of the way first. So I want to show you guys something. I'm sitting around last night. Foster and I were talking on the phone, and we got a text message, and I want you guys to tell me your thoughts. So what this picture I'm getting ready to show you is, as it stands right now, he wants to do this. I think they're very cool. Let me see here. There we go. Let's do 4 views on that. You guys, I need your feedback. Give me a couple minutes every time and give us the feedback. I'm going to pop over to YouTube in just a second. So Foster and I are hanging out last night. We were talking, and I get this message from this guy. I'm not going to say his name yet because I want you guys to see what he's doing. So he 3D prints. We got a lot of 3D printers out there, and a lot of guys do an amazing job, Foster. And I showed you this. And listen, what did you think when I showed you this? I'm just curious.
Well, I already know. Are you going to show everybody, or are you just asking me what you showed me?
No.
I was one. I thought it was really amazing. 2, I was really humbled. To obviously when you see your brand, being duplicated or people, it's so humbling, man. It really is.
It is.
The gravitation and the positivity that's surrounding what we do and the positivity that we're surrounding racers with by being at the racers. So I think it's really cool, man. I can't wait to have one in my own arsenal. So
Okay.
there's some bad to the bone 3D printed things that are coming on the scene, and this is one of them.
Well, here we go. Let's show everybody. And listen, this right here, what we're showing you right now, I want your honest feedback. This is how products get brought to the out into the public through us. Is we're going to show you this, and all we want is you to give us some feedback and let us know. Here you go. Let's do this right now. We're going to pull them up right now. So this came in last night. This is all 3D printed, and here you go, guys. Check this out. Let me take that down really quick, Foster. There you go. So check this out, man. This is all 3D printed. I mean, when he sent me these, I could not. It took me a minute to really wrap my head around it. I mean, I'm not a 3D printer, man, but to see what he did and see how he did it, look at that, bro. Look how amazing job he did. I need feedback. I want everybody just to be straight up honest, man. Jojo Torres has got his eyes looking. What are you looking at, buddy? Please, I need everybody's feedback. That's awesome. Jason Hansen says it looks great. Take my money and call me daddy. Jerry. Hey, listen, sometimes I don't think before I talk here. Listen, Jerry Baker says he loves it. Jojo Torres. Anybody else? Tell me your thoughts before I release the Kraken and tell you this guy's name. Yep, I've already been watching some. Okay, Eric Stampley. Okay, those are sweet. Erica Del Grazo. Okay, so far, Joe Giesick says looks great. All right, brother. There we go. Mark Regar Sr. Awesome. Okay.
Look at the detail in it, though. Look at really look down at that TV and look at the detail in it, man. It's pretty wild of how detailed it is. I mean, that's crazy.
Look at it. Look at that. Mike Ham says love it. Eric Stampley tired of my bottle falling over, right? Jonathan Diaz. So far I don't see anybody saying, I mean, so far I got a lot of love. KDP LLC's in the house. What's up, KDP? Justin Pace says, man, that's badass. Sign me up. Okay, I'll get some. Okay, all right. So I don't see him. So he owes me one. It's a go. That's okay. Hey, that's cool. Stephen Richard K says we have a ton of 3D printers. That is great, and quality is great. Perfect. Burgess Shelton says looks nice. Tim Cedarberg. There's Tim Cedarberg. Yeah. Hey, Tim. Here, where's Tim at? Here, let's pull this one up. There you go. There, Tim. Look at that one. Did you see this one? Did I send you this to you, Foster?
No.
Look at that one. The fist. The fist is literally sticking up out of the 3D print.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay,
it's not only custom printed, it's 3D, just like the 3D printed. It's actually 3D.
Here's the deal. I'm not a 3D printer. You know what, Steven, where's Steven go? Steven K. Steven, yeah, I'm in my room. I'm not asking you where you're at. I say, are you ready? I'm talking to the guy that made these. I'm asking, are you ready to let me here? All right, here we go. Can we get one in bright orange? Yes, Jason. So here's the cool thing. When I tell you the gentleman's name, you guys reach out to him. He doesn't have, a lot of us, like BMF. Here, I'm going to use BMF Custom RC. Like he has his own custom page, BMF. This guy doesn't. I'm going to pin his name. Hold on one second. This is not working. God darn it. Hold on. No. Come on. Okay, right here. Find him. His name is Steve. Let me make sure I get it right. Steve James on Facebook. Steve James on Facebook. That's the gentleman's name. What up, Doug Cruz? If you guys want to get any of this custom 3D printed, they're really cool, man. Hit him up. His name is Stephen James on Facebook. I'm going to pin it to the top, Foster. There we go. Pin to the top, or pin to the bottom, whatever you want to call it. I do a lot of 3D printing for scope covers in TPU. It's very nice. So everybody's saying it looks good, dude. I love it. I love the fact that people are liking this. Steve Hansen, there's his name right there. Steve James. Go find Steve James on Facebook, everybody. He is going to be the one that's going to help you out to custom design. You know, the cool thing about it, if you have a group or a page or whatever, man, I'm pretty sure he could custom do them to whatever you want.
Yeah, sounds like it. Looks like it.
Yeah,
We
last
need to
night you.
get one. I mean, you might even be able to do somebody's name in it, one off. But that's, I would imagine, the more you make of one design, probably probably get a better price. Custom custom would be up. But that's awesome, Steve James. Check him out, man.
He
What
just
quality work.
he just messaged me. You know what he said?
He said, "Tell Foster to shut up. I ain't making nobody's name."
No, that's not what he said. He goes, "You effing rock."
Yeah.
Hey, Steve James, I don't effing do anything, buddy. When you start getting all the message, just ask Justin Pace. David Greer's in the house. Crazy, right, bro? Crazy.
Yeah, what up, everybody? Man, it's Wednesday night. Let's get pumped up, dude. I'm pumped.
Let's get pumped up.
We got a big show.
We do have a big show. Let me get all these products out of the way. Here, okay. Dude, I can't listen, I can't keep up sometimes with all these products. That's why, so here's what we've decided to do. If you guys follow along, I'm over on YouTube, and thank you guys for hanging out. I got Escar Velasquez, Michael Gonzalia, 501 Speed Crew, Daryl Perkins is in the house, Oscar Velasquez from the 931, and Benjamin RC is over on YouTube chilling with us, man. Thank you guys for hanging out. That really means a lot to us. So Steve James, that's his name. Reach out to him if you want to get any of that 3D printed done. You need one with Billy and Foster's face on it. Please don't. Oh, God, please don't. Don't do that. No, we don't. We don't need our faces on it, dude. All right, here we go. This is the next product that is coming. It's coming. We're going to have these in our hands next week, Foster, and I'll be sending you some. I'll be sending everybody some as soon as we get them. But let me go back. Let me see. John Bone. I have designed and printed my own bottle holders. They're pretty good. Yeah. Hey, listen, you need the bottle holders sitting on your table. Ours are coming, so he's going to redo ours, Foster, in red and black. So once we get them, man, we'll put them here. We'll get you one so you can have up on the table and stuff. So, so this next gentleman is I've never met him. I'm going to be, you know what? We're going to be super honest and transparent. I don't even know who he is. But let me tell you something. This is where in my life, when Foster and I are we're working as hard as we can. We want to keep all these products, all these new products that are coming out in front of you as fast and as much as we can. It is crazy right now, Foster, what's coming out. I mean, the products are just amazing right now, right?
Yeah.
And the latest.
I mean, it's from everybody too. Everybody's up in their game, man. That shows you a good sign of growth. Shows you what the manufacturers are doing, trying to keep up with the racers, and how the racers are pushing the manufacturers.
Biggie messages me today. He goes, "I'm overwhelmed."
Yeah. Welcome to the team.
It's just begun. Race season's really not even here.
Yeah.
Last weekend, let's not talk about next weekend just yet. Let me finish we got two more products to talk about, and then you and I are going to get busy. The next product, it goes like this. So I don't know who this guy is, but I'm going to give him mad kudos. Mad kudos. I'm going to tell you why. I see, I watch what goes on Facebook all day. I see the products, I see the stuff, and the hottest craze, bro, are these skins. You've seen these skins, right?
Yeah, man. Super cool.
These skins are hot. And here's what I don't get. What took so long for these skins to come out? That's what I want to know.
Ever-changing chassis, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's been around. It's been off-road, on-road. It's been around, but I think the coolest thing about what we do is the customization of our own cars. That's why everybody's so intrigued, is I can have that Corvette or Camaro or Nova or whatever that, I had in my garage when I was a kid, or my dad had, or whatever we raced as a family. That's so anybody that's coming out with a way to customize your car, man, that's where it's at, in my opinion.
Well, I love it, man. And here we go. I'm gonna turn the camera around. I'm gonna put these up. I'm gonna show you what we're doing, what we're up to. And here they are, man. These are the new, latest and greatest NPRCTV and the NPRCTV Nation skins. Pretty cool, man. These ones right here, just got, these are hot off the press. Well, the pink one, excuse me, the pink one is not hot off the press. The red, white, and blue one, Foster, is hot off the press. We just got that today. And I got to tell you, man, I love it, dude. I showed my wife the pink one, and she goes, I don't like that one. I want the red, white, and blue. That's my life, dude.
Of course.
Joe Giesick says, I've wanted one for a few years. Bro, I don't understand why. I don't know why. I don't know why nobody has done this just yet, man. I mean, it's crazy. So let's just do this, man. Let's give this gentleman mad props and go find him on Facebook, because I reached out to a couple different guys to see if they wanted to help me, and 2 guys didn't even message me back. This gentleman was gracious enough to get back to me, and I mean, he got back to me quick. And so Max Customs Designs and Prints, man, this is our guy. He is custom doing all of the NPRCTV Live, NPRCTV Nation skins. We're actually going to carry these on our website. They should be printed, Foster, I think next week. I think. So once these puppies get printed, we'll have them on the website. Now, everybody's been messaging me, how do I get hats? How do we get lanyards? How? I am diligently working on this website. I want this website up as fast as I can get it up. It just takes a little time. So it's coming, guys. The website and all the skins, everything is coming. I need everybody to give this gentleman some love, because he's supporting NPRC TV, he's supporting Foster, he's supporting me, and he's supporting Biggie Paul. He made one for Biggie Paul, but I forgot to put a picture of it up here. Oh, that is Biggie's right there, actually. I'm sorry. That is Biggie's right there. Crap, ours is not up there. Where the hell's ours at? Wait a second. Wait. Where's ours? It's right here. Where the hell
Single
is ours
picture.
at? Yeah. No, wait a second. Oh no, I don't have ours. Crap. No way. Well, Biggie's is just as good. Yeah. Ours has every sponsor that we have is on our chassis skin, but Max Custom Designs and Prints. And the cool thing about him, it doesn't. I mean, listen, I can't speak for him, but it seems like he's pretty hot to trot, get this stuff done pretty quick. I have something else that he is giving to us that we're going to release this Friday. We'll let Biggie do it. It's going to go on Biggie's show, so we'll let Biggie do it. But Max Custom Designs and Prints is releasing something this Friday to us, Foster. Did I already send it to you yet? I don't think I did. I'm going to send it to you right now. Excuse me. Where are you, Foster?
I don't know. I can't keep up.
I can't either. I know. Wait till I tell you guys the news on the next one. I'm so stoked. I was sending you something, Foster. I haven't sent that to you either. So anyway, guys, Max Custom Designs and Prints, man, give this guy some love, because you know what? He went above and beyond the call of duty for Foster and myself and Biggie Paul to pull this off for us, to show this off today. So once I get off the live, Biggie will start posting this stuff up, and we'll put a link to his Facebook on both of our pages. We're going to put a link to his Facebook on NPRC TV Live and Attention in the Pits, powered by NPRC TV. So pretty cool, man. The skins are really, really cool. I'm excited to bring those to show you guys. It's actually. You know, I told you today, Foster, this is humbling them. This is humbling me to no end, man. The people that are reaching out to us that want to be a part of NPRC TV, actually, they just want to be a part of racing, man. It's not even being a part with NPRC TV. Everybody just wants to be a part of something that's. Remember, last year after I left Knoxville, we Foster and I talked about it. We thought things were going in a different direction. But Foster, I think you're right. I think it's here to stay for a while, buddy.
Yeah, I think we're seeing a lot of good things happening. So we're gonna talk about that a little bit and get into the news and events of drag racing around the country.
I have one more thing, and then I'm going to turn this over to Foster and let him do the race recap out of Florida. Okay, now I got to paint you all a picture. So those of you that do know me, I used to own a company called Desert Hobbies, okay? I shut that down. Bye. See ya. Trust me. It's good. I was working on something, and there was just a handful of people that knew what I was working on. It went away. I never did it. It just fell to the wayside. Well, guess what, Foster? It's back. I introduced to you Foster, Yates, and myself, and Biggie Paul, and NPRCTV Live just inked a deal with Reefs from Reefs RC. He is doing a special edition $2.99 LP, custom designed with. I'm going to show you I'm going to show you what I did a little while back. This is what it was going to look like, Desert Hobby style. Check it out. I'll wait for it to turn so everybody can see this. Reefs from Reefs RC. There they are. That's the servos. That's what I started with. But now, ladies and gentlemen, I am so happy to tell you special edition servos are coming out. We're going to let the racers pick the color. Biggie Paul is ready to do a poll. He's going to put it up on Attention in the Pits is the only place that you're going to find where you can vote on the color. We're not picking the color. You're picking the color. So we're only putting up 5 colors, Biggie. I think that's right. I'm putting up a poll on Billy. If you bring back live, get out of here, dude. So listen, we're talking this right now. We're gonna let you guys pick the color. Listen, I'm excited, dude. I can't tell you guys how crazy it is that we're gonna have our own servo. It's when I tell
quality,
you guys, quality. No, the best. This guy, he Reef has always been a really good, a great friend of the show and a great friend of mine and a great friend of Wendy's. I could ask Reef, hey, sponsor me for 2023, and guess what he would say? He's already said it. We also have a sponsor for 2023. Reefs RC is going to be joining me, Foster, Wendy, and Biggie Paul for the entire 2023 season. Reefs RC, reefsrc.com. Go check him out. He is the best. I love this guy. He's always taking good care of me and everything that I've tried to accomplish in my little world I live in. And he is the best, dude. And I'm so proud to bring Reefs on and to show you guys these servos. I can't wait to see what color you guys pick. Everybody, I did a live this morning over on Attention in the Pits. It's kind of a private live. If you become a part of Attention in the Pits, you have to become a member. That's the way it is. I can't change it, and I'm not gonna. Then you'll get a kind of a sneak peek of some stuff that we're doing. So I went on this morning, Foster. I know you don't know this. And I kind of gave everybody a little tidbit of what we're doing. I said they could even pick the color. Everybody's picking this green.
Yeah. I like the green, huh?
Yeah. Everybody likes this green, dude. It's everywhere.
Here's the cool thing about that, man. There's a limited number of those that are going to be made. You know what I mean? Like the first run's only going to be, 225 of them or something like that?
So thank you. 250. Here's the cool thing. If you now, I got to figure out how this works with Reef. I'm not sure. So I'm going to tell everybody I don't know. Foster and I are getting number 1 and getting number 2. That's just a gimme. We're taking number 1 and number 2. So these special edition servos that are going to be done, it's going to take 30 to 60 days. When they're done, they will be limited edition. They will be numbered. And I don't know if you can pick your number, though. I got to ask Reef if people can pick their own number. Imagine if you could pick your own number, man. That would be crazy.
I'm sure it'd be just like I would imagine it'd be like a car. Whatever the order you buy it in, the order you take it off the lot, that's your number.
Yeah. I don't know, man, but we'll know more as we get a little closer to pulling the trigger. I got to get the color next, and here's the downfall. Right now it's Chinese New Year, so we won't even be able to get anything going until help me out here until 2 weeks. He said 2 weeks. As soon as he gets the JJ Hernandez says he calls me. JJ, just turn the channel, dude. If you don't want to watch, it's that simple, dude. JJ's snore fest. Anyway, guys, I'm excited. Foster's excited. I can't wait. Biggie, you get to pick your number, and I don't know if everybody else can pick their number. That's it, dude. I'm stoked.
It's gonna be. I love it, man. That's cool, and it's just it can also be used. But I got a pretty good collection of memorabilia starting to pile up. So
yeah, me too.
Things like that, that's pretty cool. We'll look back at it 10 years from now and be like,
yeah,
damn, that was pretty cool.
What did we do?
Yeah. And thank you to Reefs, man. He's a big part of what we do in drag racing and RC involved. So glad to have him aboard as well, man. We're going to represent him well.
JJ Hernandez, he said, I thought you were talking about that. JJ put in ZZZ like you're sleeping. I thought he meant about the show. He's talking about you.
Hey, whatever, dude. Hey, I drove back from Florida. I got home about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. I was at work at 7. I think I've slept maybe 12 hours in 3 days so far. So I'm good to go though, man. I'm ready to rock and roll. Hey, we work hard, we play hard, man.
Get him a blankie, is what they're saying.
Yeah, I got one right here next to me.
I love you, dude. All right, let's go.
Hey,
here we go, guys. Okay, that's it on that, man. If you guys want to, be see all the new products we're talking about, pop over to Attention in the Pits, powered by NPRCTV Live. Biggie Paul is running that station over there, and he's doing a lot of live. I think he's doing a live this week with Friday. Biggie, who you doing a live with on Friday? I don't even know anymore, dude. He just kind of does his own thing. But listen, that just leads me right into the next thing, guys. If you didn't watch what Foster and I did this weekend, I can just sum it up in one word, Foster. Amazing. I had an amazing time in Florida.
Yeah, I can say the same thing. I mean, it was good to see what RCDRL was all about.
Yes, sir.
I think that there's a lot of things that the NPRC can, take from what we do and kind of mix it in. And I think both from all sides. I think what we saw this weekend was really cool. And basically, the simplest way I can put it is, we saw people that wanted to race RC cars, and there was every facet, every class, every age group, every ethnicity, the culture, the ambiance, the environment was amazing this weekend. A lot of professionals and how they carried themselves, and we met some great people this weekend, man. And I think we had some great conversations, and people were like, "What are you guys doing here? You're not supposed to be here."
Well, you know what? With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all around the world, I introduce you to the newest member. I'm going to say member. Why not? This is the man. This is the myth. This is the legend. He is now a part of NPRC TV Live. Here he is. He's Michael Mercadal. What's up, dude?
Yeah.
Hey, guys. What's going on? How y'all doing? Can y'all see me and hear me okay?
We got you.
Yeah, man. What's up?
I had
this
to
guy
give,
has
I had
the
to
best
give you
introduction.
I had to give you the introduction, and now I'm going to let you and Foster do your thing. This is where Foster shines, and I'm going to sit back and produce this puppy. You guys go for it.
Hey, Foster, how you doing, man?
Uh-oh. He's frozen.
Did we lose?
I think we lost him. Uh-oh.
Did we lose Foster?
I think we lost him. Give him a second. Let him recoup. Hang on. Let me get him off the screen. Hang on. Where'd he go? There he is. Michael, what's up, big dog? How are you doing?
Man, I've been busy as well, man, just getting everything together for 2023. You know what that race did do for me? It gave me a good shot in the arm, and it got my head right. It got me back in the groove. I got with my Florida. We call them the Garlets gang, our Florida family. And it was really good to get back in the pits with just everyone from JoJo to Chewy to Richard, of course, the Polk family, the Marasco family. And we've been on the phone talking to each other, every day. Jonathan Joyner, just a whole slew of everyone that makes Florida, or at least RCDRL Florida, what it is. and it's been really cool. So I've been the last couple of days ever since I got back, and I had my own fiasco getting back home. But again, it was worth it. I'm working on schedules from Puerto Rico, Florida, and you kill that dog or something, man. Thank you, man. Yeah, you have this. Do something with that thing.
Kill that dog. Hey, he was just kidding. He was just kidding.
Totally kidding. Totally kidding.
Don't kill the dog. Just move the dog to the other room.
Yeah. Oh, my God. But, yeah. Totally kidding. PETA and everybody else out there. Just kidding.
PETA.
My dog. But yeah, man. And, and even I'm glad you mentioned Tony's name, because it was great to see Tony. I met him at the last year's Gators. And it was really good to see him pop up at the RCDRL Florida Finals. Great guy to hang out with and just chop it up, So it was cool. But yeah, just busy, man, getting the season getting ready. But we got the big three ready. We got all of those dates set in stone for what we call the big three. And, so whenever you guys are ready for that, I'm ready for it. But, yeah, man, right now it's just, pumping out these schedules. I know we're late. I'm working with other organizations as well to make sure we don't step on each other's toes, especially by us coming in a little late. But we had some contractual things going on in Florida that we had to iron out with Big Daddy, and it was all good. And, now we just got to get with my Texas gang here, and we're having dinner tomorrow night, actually, with the folks that really make it all happen here in Texas to hammer out a divisional series schedule. So, yeah, man, it's all good.
Well, I got Foster back. So, Foster, man, do your thing. Let's do a race recap, guys. Last weekend was so much fun, and we're still talking about it, Michael. People are still talking about it, dude. I'm going to read this and I'm going to let you guys get busy. Daniel Hickson says, that was an awesome event. I watched that live feed. That's what it should be about. Doesn't matter what class you're racing in. We all just want to race. So stop segregating. I think we lost Foster again.
Oh, well, okay. I got him on my big screen. Yeah, that or he does a great job of being a meme. There he is.
There he is. He'll be back. He's having a problem with his phone. Listen, thanks for inviting us down. Well, I mean, it really wasn't invited. I kind of called you and said, "Hey, man, we're coming." But thanks for letting I'm learning so much with RCDRL and what you're about, what your program is about, and he's right. Daniel's right, man. It's all about having fun and racing, and I get it, man. I get the money. Don't get me wrong. Everybody, I get the money. I totally understand. But this weekend, I'll let you sum it up. Not sum it up. I'll let you kind of talk about how the classes work, how everything worked, man, because it was a good time and just fun. There was a lot of family there, a lot of kids. So it was really fun, man. So kind of let's paint the picture, man. Let's tell everybody, talk about RCDRL, and then we're going to talk about this big race that we're going to be doing soon.
Well, yeah, man. And look, I'm not trying to sound cocky or anything, but that race is just what we do. There was nothing out of the ordinary about that particular race, other than we had maybe 20, 30 fewer entries than we normally do. End of the season, a lot of guys are out of the points championship, NFL playoff weekend, and it was cold for Florida. So we, in our post-race meetings, we kind of looked at that and the analyticals there and everything else. But as far as the program goes, man, that's just what you get when you're at an RCDRL race. You should not have any difference between Texas, Florida, Puerto Rico. We're soon to be expanding the league, and it's my goal to, regardless of what sanctioned track you're at, you should have that fast, furious, family, fun environment. Period. End of story.
Agreed. I got to bring Foster in a different way. Stand by. Go, okay. Mike, go ahead. I'm going to bring Foster in a different way here. Just hang tight. He's going to come in by phone, man.
Okay. Oh, that sucks. But okay.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We got this.
You got it.
I got to get him though. It's gonna take me a second.
No, you're good. So anyway, yeah, it was great to have you guys there. So while you're doing that, let me just give you some kudos, man. I know I did it in person, and like I said before, what you and Foster do and your team and your you know, I met your wife and she's lovely. You guys bring a different aspect to it that we as race masters, race promoters don't really have the time to do. And for what you guys are doing to the sport is really, really taking it to another level. Very quality program, a very quality show. Love the banner underneath. I mean, you guys just kind of think of all of the things, and you have more of that TV commentator way about yourselves versus, like, say, JoJo and I are commentators of the race itself, and for the people that are boots on the ground and that are there. It's a different style. It's a different way of doing it. So, you know, I really liked the 1-2 punch. And for, gosh, man, last year when I would watch you guys, I'm like, man, I wish I can get this guy to one of my races, because it would really complete, you know, it would complete. But you know what I'm saying.
You know what? You know the beauty about it is let me get Foster on the phone real quick. I thank you for that, because you know you and I talked. I think we've talked for about a year. I don't know, been, you know, off and on. You know, it'd be great to do a race. Right. We could do it together, kind of thing, man. So I appreciate those kudos, man. It really does mean a lot to us, because Foster and
I always say, man, truth is easy. I've always said that the truth is easy, and you know. You guys are good. You guys are really good. Really good at what you do. So, yeah.
Foster, you in?
I've never seen you drive an RC car or anything, but.
Foster, are you in?
I'm in, baby. I just been letting y'all talk.
There he is. So, yeah. Well, I don't know if you heard.
I'm not sure what's going on with my internet. I must not have that low quality Wi-Fi out here in the woods. Well, I don't know.
We need.
You're out in the woods too?
Listen.
No, I live in suburbia America.
My son calls our Wi-Fi McDonald's Wi-Fi, because we live literally out in the woods.
Yeah,
he hates it. He can't game. There's no.
I hate his internet, dude. I hate his internet, dude. I'm gonna have to fly out there and figure out this internet thing.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Wendy, get me a.
I really just didn't want you guys to see me eating my my TV dinner here. My mac and cheese, my Stouffer's meatloaf with mac and cheese.
Okay, Biggie Paul.
But no, man, I was listening. Thanks, Michael, for all the kind words, man. We, you know, I think the feeling's mutual. I think we learned a lot this weekend. You know, Billy and I, and you know, at Wendy. Obviously, Biggie Paul's been a part of that team for some time, but. You know, the biggest takeaway I can take from it is there's really the only difference I can see of what we're doing and what the RCDRL is doing is structure. You know, I got an opportunity to do test and tune on Saturday with my car, set it down, and everybody that's listening, I want you guys to just hear this out. There were cars lining up from the far left side of the lane, the far right side of the lane, left center, right directly in the middle. And not one car got stuck in the prep. Not one ESC was popped. Not one motor was blown. Nothing happened this weekend as far as equipment failure, unless there was some type of collision or wreck or something like that. But I'm about the you know, the prep track. Obviously, I think NPRC by the second or third round, or depending on how many people are there in the practice. We're already doing that anyways. So my membership's getting bought tonight for RCDRL, and you know, I can jump back and forth. I can race down in Tampa or Texas, or you know, go to an NPRC race as well. We should all be doing it and supporting each other, because at the end of the day, man, it's just a bunch of racers wanting to race, and it's an awesome format. So shout out to you, Michael, and your team down there in Florida was amazing, and the track was awesome. Big Daddy Don Garlitz. I mean, what more can you ask for from a racer?
Nothing.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Definitely. And, you know, I mean, as far as the site and location, man, was amazing. You know, I met with Big Daddy himself on Monday. He wanted to see me face to face. He didn't want Zoom. He didn't want any of those things. And he had a few demands, and he was super excited about a second large race coming to his property, because that's where the traffic is driven through the museum. So we're going to do our part with you guys and on board with that race. I don't know if we completely set the date yet. I forget, but that Toys for Kids event
Not
later
yet.
in the year. Yeah. I was excited that he was excited. He's like, I'm good to, hear. He loves the local divisional stuff, and he obviously welcomes us. But it doesn't necessarily push the traffic through the museum like the Gators, like any large event that pulls more people in that's never been there. So we're looking forward to, to hopefully break some records this year with the Gators. And I think we have some momentum, especially with the coverage that you just did. A few folks are like, all right, let's take a peek at it. So hopefully, that'll get better. Had some amazing racing at the finals. And, we had some emotional champions. We had some emotional winners. I was talking to you, Billy, on yesterday. I love the whole thrill of victory and the agony of defeat.
Yeah.
We want people to care. We want people to be upset for, 30 to 60 seconds when they lose. You know what I mean? Unless you're Richard. Richard Madera is so cool and laid back. If he wins, he smiles. If he loses, he smiles.
I like Richard. He's
I'm not that good.
Richard's awesome.
I will be mad for 30 or 40, 60 seconds when I lose.
I like Richard. He's a good dude, man.
Super good guy, man.
Yeah,
it's just amazing that he runnered up in one of the classes with all that he does out there. I mean, he not only does tech, he races, he runs down to the end of the track, and fixes things. And for him to runner up when we get down to that in a few seconds, it's just amazing when I saw that he runnered up in anything, more or less the entire points championship. So kudos to him. But yeah, man.
I've got a lot of questions coming in, man. Yeah, you guys give me a second, and then I'm gonna go back to you guys.
I don't see any questions on my end, so
I got
shoot
you.
them away.
I got you. Yep. John Dell says, "Does RCDRL have a track in Louisiana?"
So we used to, and that is something that it was right there in Kenner, Louisiana, and unfortunately, it just it wasn't being supported. The group that was running it were amazing. And the small group that was consistent were like family. And it was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do to close them down, because this is somewhat of a production. It costs a lot to do what we do, and we insist on keeping the price low for the racers. So it just cost a lot. And it was just from contractual issues with the grounds folks at the mall. It was just it was kind of a crap show towards the end. And then COVID hit. So
Gotcha.
But to answer the question, not right now. We're not saying never again, just not right now.
Is there a list of Texas racing?
So yes, that's what I'm actually currently working on, and we're going to hopefully nail it down tomorrow night, and I'll have it hopefully posted by Monday. Give me a couple of, I have to upload everything to Drag Track manually. And once it's on Drag Track, that's where it's at. And then we just ask everyone to always check with Drag Track, the week before or a few days before, because of weather and what have you.
Drag Track with a C, DRAGTRAC.com. Go check out dragtrack.com, guys. And the reason I'm saying this is these between Foster and Michael, they're going to explain this drag track to you and how they use it with RCDRL. It's pretty cool. I'd like to hear you guys talk about the brackets or not the brackets, the classes that you run, because Foster was there, and this is where Foster shines. You guys, I'd love to you guys start talking about each one by one, and we'll go down the line, and let's announce the winner per that class, and then we'll do that.
All right, Foster, you ready, buddy?
Michael, I'll let you start, Michael, with the classes you guys run, and I'll kind of follow up after you do, and kind of let everybody know what I saw and how it relates to what NPRC does and how easy the transformation is.
Perfect.
Okay. All right. And
Both
if you
ways,
guys
both
have
ways.
if you guys have any questions, shoot them at me, because again, we just completed our 9th year. So a lot of this, and Drag Track was built in-house by RCDRL members, including, myself, yours truly, and others that have just really, Scotty, I call him Scotty D, an amazing guy. And, Drag Track has been a thing in the works since 2015, which was our 2nd year. And it's just amazing. So, but if we go to dragtrack.com, you guys can follow along, click on the Florida link. There's a drop down menu that says Texas, Louisiana, Puerto Rico, Illinois, and Florida. The ones that we are currently running are Texas, Puerto Rico, and Florida. But for today, we are going to look at Florida itself. It was the Florida Championship, the 9th race of the season. We're going to kick things off with Pro Street. And if anyone wants to click on the recap, it says there's a recap button. We are currently running our Texas, Puerto Rico, and Florida. But for today, we are going to look at Florida itself. It was the Florida Championship, the 9th race of the season. We're going to kick things off with Pro Street. And if anyone wants to click on the recap, it says there's a recap button. Well, I hear myself running our Texas, Puerto Rico, and Florida. But for today, we are going to look at Florida itself. It was the Florida Championship, the 9th race of the season. I'm listening to myself. That's why I stopped talking. And if anyone wants to click
hold on a second. Stand by.
Well, I hear myself running our Texas, Puerto Rico, and Florida. But for today, we are going to look at Florida itself. It was the Florida Championship, the 9th race of the season. I'm listening to myself. That's why I stopped talking. And if anyone wants to click
hold on a second.
Stand by. I don't know.
Stand by. Hey, are you there, Michael?
Oh yes, I'm still here. When I started hearing myself.
It's not. It's the Bluetooth. It's my Bluetooth with Foster. That's what happened.
Oh, all right. Bluetooth with Foster.
Yeah, that echo went crazy. It's because of the Bluetooth. Yeah. It's not happening now. Okay. So let me try to get him on one more time.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there. I guarantee you I started hearing it too. I'm like, what the hell? All right, let me get Foster on. Hold on.
I'm going to try to go completely out and come back in now on Drag Track, because I was in the admins part of Drag Track and it looks different. There we go. Okay.
It's so crazy how everything runs smoothly and then something just all of a sudden, bam, done.
Pops up.
It's my life, buddy. You know what's crazy here?
You guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. Why did that happen? That was crazy.
Are we still live?
We as live could be, buddy. We're alive.
Is we live?
I don't know what happened. All I heard was, I hear myself, I hear myself, I hear myself. And that was it. We're back.
Yeah, I thought it was just me at first, so I just kind of chilled a bit.
No, we're good. We're back. Okay, let's do it. Here we go. We're going to break each class down with RCDRL, and then we're going to make us a major announcement in just a minute. So stand by. Go ahead, Michael and Foster.
All right, hold on. I'm sorry. Now it's me doing it. I'm just trying to share this with someone that's wondering what's going on and why I'm not answering my phone. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. This is so unprofessional.
Well, listen. This is what happens when you do live stuff. Everybody
That's
knows
true.
We're live. Relax. We're gonna settle back in. We'll be just fine. We got this.
There you go.
We're professionals.
Woosah. Okay, here we go. I'm going to kick it off as it's shown on Drag Track in Pro Street. We had Todd McKenzie coming in as your number 3 qualifier. Took out Archie in the final. I would love to go through each bracket, but it'll take forever for
fine.
round
That's
by
fine. Yep.
round. What's cool about Drag Track on that home screen, it gives you the person that had the best reaction time, the quickest ET, and the fastest mile an hour. And the ET and the fastest mile an hour in Pro Street, which is Street Outlaw, on the no prep side. It was AJ Marasco going 153 with a 4 at 93.9 miles an hour. And all of these stats are brought to you by this is cold. Muriel. Muriel Pope, man. She's typing as fast as that printer is printing. Muriel is the bomb.com.
Muriel was on she was on her game, that's for sure.
Right. So all of this information is coming in there. Pro Mod, this guy, Carlos Zayas, came all the way in from Central Alabama over an 8-hour drive.
Wow.
Last year didn't miss a single race, right? This year he's taken it off a little bit, but despite taking off time, came in as the number one qualifier, ran the table on everyone, and took out Ferdinand Garcia in round number. In the finals. And reaction time: Carlos Zayas 019. ET, this is the event best. ET 133 with a 9. And then the quickest mile an hour, 100 miles an hour, dead on. Carlos Zayas ran the table of event best and won the event. He was the defending champion. His teammate was able to capture that part, and we'll get into the champions in just a little bit. Over in Street Eliminator, now our Street Eliminator is a bracket race. It's the quickest 32 bracket cars that show up, and they go head to head in a bracket style, or just like you would see in any NCAA tournament, right? Haley Marasco, coming in as the number 12 qualifier, ran the table, took out her dad in the finals.
Yep.
And trust me, he don't give away anything. Archie was there to win it, and Haley won that one in great fashion, coming out of the number 12 spot. Archie was in the number 5 spot and fell 1 round too short. In Pro Stock, very popular class. Pro Stock had pretty much died, and the guys there in Florida campaigned for it successfully with the RCDRL. Said, hey, we need this class back. I promise you we'll be able to fill it. And they delivered. They had sometimes up to 11, 12 cars in that particular one class. And Joel Roman, coming in out of the number 2 qualifying spot, he took out, once again, Mr. Garcia, the number 1 qualifier in the final, to take that one. Young Gunners, one of my personal favorites. Haley, once again, so that means she doubled up, took out her sister Michaela in the final. That had to be a dang good race. Those two battled all year in multiple classes, not just in Young Gunners. And personal favorite, quick 16. I love it when there's a bump spot. A lot of times you have 18 to 20 cars. I know at the Gators, there's going to be a lot of hurt feelings because we're doing the quick 32, and there might be 40 or 50 cars in that class. We're only taking the top 32, baby. That one's going to be fun to bump into. You got to be quick. And it was Jonathan Joyner taking out AJ. Yep. In that finals. Good final. Those two guys battle all year. They're, practically teammates. They're, very good friends. So it's really good to see those guys battle it out. But this one goes to Jonathan Joyner. Congratulations. And runner-up was AJ. And over in Top Alcohol Dragster, this is those foam tire cars, look like Top Fuel rockets, but these are 2-cell versus the 3-cell big brothers in Top Fuel. Top Alcohol, Carlos Zayas, once again, out of the number 2 qualifying spot. And there's that Ferdinand again. Garcia, out of the number 1 qualifying spot, came up short versus Carlos in that one. And in all run bracket, last but surely not least, this one was too cool. Michaela Marasco up against Jorge Rosley Jr., 2 class act young gunner drivers. All run bracket is just that, guys. It's open to all racers. Does not matter if you have a dragster, a pro mod, a buggy, or a school bus. You get out there, you dial it in. Dude, there's a guy that won a championship here in Texas named Randy Mayhew, used a school bus body.
Really?
Every time he beat somebody, he put their picture on the bus because he was taking them to school.
No kidding, huh? I love that. Hey, Foster, we need 2 school buses ASAP.
Somebody makes the body, but school bus body, and he would take the picture of the people he would win and stick their little faces in the school bus.
Oh no, dude. We need 2 school buses ASAP, dude.
Hey, the only problem is your picture would be all over the side of my bus.
There he is. There he is.
and at the end of the day, or not at the end of the day, but again, the all-run bracket winner was Michaela Marasco. And at the end of the day, she needed to go the distance to take home her first RCDRL championship. And when she realized she did it, the emotions that came out of that young girl, it was priceless. And I really, at that moment, I remember my why. Like, I remember why this league was started. I remember why the late nights and sometimes, you know, just the taking off from my day job to make sure that these things go on, and just the countless hours of work. It was in that moment when I saw the tears run down that young girl's face. I'm like, yep. Now
this is why we do what we do. Yep.
Absolutely. And the last winner was actually the first winner, because after first round, when you're with the RCDRL drag track, finds the one driver that had the best reaction time out of every first round race, out of all classes, and it's awarded to one guy in this one, and it was his first, he said, after 3 years of busting his chops or busting his butt here. Archie Marasco won his first jconcepts.net whole shot award. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love it. You know, I'm going to say something really quick before, Foster, you pop in here. I want to say thank you to everybody, and Foster's going to say the same thing. Everybody in Florida, when we got there, it was just arms wide open. Foster said it well. Why are you guys here? What are you doing here? Wait, aren't you Billy Shaw? Wait, that's Foster Yates over there. Wait. Why are you guys here? I mean, it was crazy. And the way that we were treated, man, it was like we were home, man. It was awesome. And with that said, I want to say thank you to, I just don't want to get her name wrong, man. Let me find her here really quick. Is it Michaela? Michaela's the older one of the Marasco girls, correct?
I think she looks older, but I believe that's little sister, if I'm not mistaken. I'm almost 100% sure, because I used to think the same thing too.
Foster,
and I know why you're about to say this.
Foster, who made us the hot dog burger? It was Michaela.
Yeah, I believe it was Michaela, the hot burger.
Hey, Michaela Marasco. We now have a chef for NPRCTV Live. I've never had a hot burger before. She took a hot dog bun, and she took a hot dog and cut it in half. And I'm getting a phone call. Please leave me alone. And she took a hot dog bun, cut it in half, and put the hamburger bun in it. And listen, it was amazing. It was the best. It was the best hot burger I've ever had. We called it hot burger.
It was great.
It was good.
I had one too. It was great. I don't know what kind of seasoning she put on that thing, but it had some
really
flavor.
Good, man. That and Archie, AJ, all the Marascos. I've never met Archie before. AJ, I know because I run around the country like a crazy man. Very nice people. And I'll tell you, somebody else is Joey Polk. I've never met him before. Hey, he's a crazy buck, but him and the shark fishing's crazy. But
I was going to say the sharkman. He's the sharkman.
You know what? I'm going to do that with him one day. Watch. But I want to say thank you to the Marascos and to the Polks, man, and not just them, everybody there. But the conversations that I had with Archie and Joey, it was awesome. Foster, I mean, you'll agree, man. It was arms wide open to us.
First class.
Yeah, it was like we'd been there all year. To be honest.
It was.
It was really cool. I think, obviously there's, you guys, if you watched the live, you heard my opinion about it. There's no reason to beat a dead horse. There's reasons why we have races that don't have, we can't just go out in our front yard and spray VHT on the ground and have a prep track or the things there. But, with dragtrack.com. I really enjoyed the track. We talk about how to get kids involved and where the beginners are going in NPRC. Well, they're all in RCDRL because there's a class for them, the young gunners. So, I was just really impressed by the structure of everything. The racing was very similar to me. Some different classes that really intrigued me. I definitely want a 32-inch top fuel or top alcohol car, probably 3S. But I got to see where kind of all the grassroots kind of started. We were seeing, manufacturers that have motors and chassis and everything else that, kind of NPRC is left in the dust. Well, guess what? There was a plethora of manufacturers out there. We saw everybody being supported out there. So that was good to see. And, I think that we all need to be utilizing both avenues, whether it be NPRC or RCDRL, vice versa, transitioning between the two. I've just found more tracks that I can go race at if I have my annual membership, which is $4 a month. So
$4.
Kind of hard to beat.
Nope. Love it. Biggie Paul said it well. RCDRL is a great introductory to RC drag racing.
Yep.
Now go to work, Biggie.
Go to work. The same to Michael and his staff. It was the first time I got to meet face to face, and everybody it's super professional. Everybody knew their place, their class, how it was ran. It was like what we see around the country, what we do. But you know what? When we leave a race around the country, we don't have that information to fall back on. This information now with RCDRL, with dragtrack.com, it's live 24/7 all year round. I mean, you can see everything. Personal profiles, history of the racer, what races they've raced in, ETs and times, and where they finished the last race. I mean, you talk about a database that, is right there in the palm of your hands at all times. I was sold at that fact right there. And then, I'm usually one talking about tracks when we're setting our cars in the same groove in NPRC. Ultimately, we're racing a prep track. It's no prep. I get it. But by the end of the race, the track is prep. But we're still sitting there, so it's the car down in the same groove. There was cars from every inch of the starting line, from all the way to the left, all the way to the right. And there was no equipment failures. So all of us that were talking last year about, hey, what do we do with this prep thing that's going on? People are, we're tearing up equipment. Well, I saw a little bit about the answer where I saw it right there. So, I'm all aboard. I think we should all support both. And I think what we're fixing to talk about is going to be even more exciting about what's coming up. So, Billy, plate's yours now, buddy.
And you know what? I'm going to run off of somebody what they just said. Leo Getz, this is for you. I'm announcing right now, ladies and gentlemen, pack your bags and get ready for, I'm going to call it, and you have to hear out why I'm getting ready to say what I have to say. I say things for a reason, and here's why. We are doing it. We are live streaming the RCDRL 2023 Gator Nationals in Florida, Ocala. I got to get that Ocala right, Foster?
You said Ocala, right?
Leo Getz, this is for you, buddy. I'm making this announcement because he said I can. He's a friend of mine. He's a friend of the show, and he's the fastest in the country at NPRC. His name is Frank Ulbrich and Lindsay May. They are joining NPRCTV live at the Gator Nationals. April, help me out, April 24th, 25th, 26th. Make sure I don't screw that up, or did I screw it up?
No, you screwed it up. I screwed it up. April 13th.
14th and 15th.
It's April 14th, 15th, and 16th. There's going to be a welcome reception Thursday evening and possible pit parking and everything on Thursday evening. Test and tune will start Friday morning, and then we have a plethora of events Friday evening and some special some special grudge racing and what have you, really throughout Friday. But qualifying will officially start on Saturday, along with first round elimination. So if you can make it to championship Sunday, you've already done something, because it's going to be a race to be at. And you got to get past your first rounds on Saturday to even make it to Sunday championship day.
It's going to be now the reason I'm saying what I'm saying, why it's going to be the biggest race this year, it's because it's already big every year, and now we're live streaming it, and now you caught Foster, Frank Ulbrich is coming to town. I know those. I listen. All the Biggie, the Puerto Rican, all the Puerto Ricans. Right now, they went. Frank Ulbrich will be there. Listen, Pro Mod. I wanted to, I don't know what he's bringing yet. He's working. I can't tell you what he's bringing. I can't tell you what he's doing. All I can tell you is Frank and Lindsay and Frank Sr., I love you guys, and I can't wait to see you down in Florida. I'm telling you, man, with Frank coming into town and we're coming to town, I honestly believe in my heart of hearts, Foster, that this race, now when I say the biggest, I mean entries. I'm talking entries, because he has Michael, is it 6 or 7 classes that you guys do? Or is it 10? Is it 12?
It'll probably be closer to at least 10.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. My bad. No
No
worries.
more than 12. Yeah, no more than 12, but we're going to definitely have the regular program is 10, minus plus 1 on either side of that. Yeah, but it'll be a right around 10 classes.
Okay. Well, there you have it, guys. I got to make sure I say it right. We got to listen. When you work with RCDRL, you got to make sure you say this right. It's the RCDRL Gator Nationals. It's in Ocala.
Gator RC Nationals.
Gator RC Nationals. Okay, see, I got it wrong there too.
Yeah, you got to put the RC in between there. We got a little ding dong knock at the front door. Which is cool. Look, I love the NHRA. From when I was a kid, my dad used to take me to Lions Drag Strip in Orange County, California. Well, if they're noticing us, if they say, hey, you guys can't do something, that's pretty dang cool. So we're gonna put the old RC in between Gator Nationals, and I respectfully. Absolutely, respect that call on their part, and so that's what it is. It's the RCDRL Gator RC Nationals.
Got it. I'm about to tattoo that on my arm. It'd be like Biggie Paul trying to say NPRCTV drag news and products.
Oh no, the RCDRL Gator RC National.
Thank you.
You just can't say the G and the N word at the same time. All right.
And a lot of us just say the Gators. You know what I mean?
Okay. But listen, I'm not going to say the Gators, because I want to say the Gator RC Nationals.
There you go. But as it gets closer and we start talking about it, and listen, let me give a big shout out to someone really quick, because it wasn't even officially out there yet, and we just got our first lane sponsor, RC Speed Secrets. Art, man, thank you so much. He picked up one of our lanes. The other lane is being held for first right of refusal, because he was there last year. We had an open lane last year, so it was open. But we have, every class. We're looking for sponsors for every class. We're looking for, of course, there's some other sponsorship opportunities that are available. I don't have that paperwork in front of me right now, but we had we got connected. Thank you, Billy, for connecting us to, and he immediately said, "Heck yeah, let's rock and roll. Let's do this." So, man, that's awesome, and I look forward to getting class sponsors and the other lane sponsored, and whatever else that needs to be done to just make this event just amazing for everyone.
Very excited, guys. We just announced that we are live streaming I'm gonna make sure I get it right. The RCDRL Gator RC Nationals 2023 in Ocala, Florida. And I'm telling you guys, get ready. Frank Ulbricht's coming to town. We're coming to town. It's April 14th, 15th, and 16th. Correct, Mike?
That is correct. Yeah, 14th, 15th, 16th. There may be an opportunity on April 13th to do something pre-registration. Actual registration, because when you race with the RCDRL, we need information from you. This isn't chip draw where, you have to be in, you have to have a membership number when it comes down to RCDRL and Drag Track. Drag Track works off of numbers, right? It's a program. So, that's how that works. So we're going to try to open up Thursday for that.
There's a lot of questions, Mike, and I know Foster needs to hear this too. Foster, so you ready?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Tell everybody how Top Fuel, getting a license for Top Fuel works.
And that's one of my favorite things. So
I know it is.
Can I say a little bit of history first?
Yeah. Let's go, because I've got guys asking about Top Fuel right now.
Okay. So what happened was we had two different people. One was a young girl, literally 8 years old, that showed up with her dad's Top Fuel car, and it caused a ruckus. And it went all the way to our insurance company, ruckus. You know what I mean?
No kidding.
So they were going to literally cancel us unless we forbid, children from racing. And they didn't want anyone going that fast until I said, well, listen, I tell you what, again, coming from my background with the NHRA, you can't just have a bunch of money and jump in a car that's Top Fuel and go racing. You got to be licensed first. My daughter went through it with B Fuel and everything else. So I said, what if we come up with a program? And they're like, I'm listening. So anyway, to make a long story short, you must perform. You have to run a single. You cannot be lined up against anyone. You must show and perform a pass at this time. It's a pretty slow pass at 164 with a 9 or quicker, but also show that you can safely stop the car, meaning you can't go through the traps and then your car gets disintegrated. You know what I mean? You have to show that you can keep your car in your lane, and just the ability. You have to show the ability to race, because when you pilot a Top Fuel dragster, it's different. Your eye and hand coordination goes berserk, and ask a pilot that, it's fairly new. I'm sure a lot of the seasoned guys, they take it for granted now. I know when I went from a Traxxas funny car literally to Top Fuel, it scared to death. It scared me to death, and I had to slowly ease into it. So your first hit officially is the half track, and you shut it off. You coast down through the lights. Then your next two hits are full passes, all which you have to do on your own without someone next to you. And it must be completed. You have to have 2 completed passes. Now you can do 4, 5, 6 attempts, but the 2 that we're looking for is the 2 quicker than 164.9, showing the ability to stop safely. And then we sign your time slips. You sign your time slip. Another licensed driver must sign your time slip in Top Fuel. And then we take a picture of you in that time slip, and we send it off and have it recorded into the files. And that's what we do. And I'm very proud of that program, because it really helps. It helps other Top Fuel drivers that have spent $3,000 on a race car. And this person, whether they be young or old, just happens to have the money for a Top Fuel car and goes out there and obliterates, their car next to you. And it must be really nice. I like the picture of that Top Fuel car you got up there.
Yes, I do.
I got you guys on my TV over here, so
hey, listen, I got
YouTube
this
TV playing.
So That's cool, man. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, 164.9. I don't think our council and the folks that helped me with the rule book, I don't know if that's going to be changed or lowered. I don't really see the reason for it. I think it's a good number. It's a safe number. That's still moving pretty quick, although those cars are capable of 114, 115. But 164.9 is a good number.
Foster, you gonna get your license?
I'm ready, baby. I am ready.
I knew you were.
That's a cool car, man. If anybody that likes speed doesn't like that car, there's something wrong with them.
Yeah, right. If you are not, listen, both of these cars, guys, look at both of these cars. I've got them right here. I got Pro Mod. I got the Pro Mod, and I got the Dragster. If you don't, listen, just by staring at that car, hey, I can't say these things on the radio or on TV or whatever, but look at that thing. I mean, and the way that they painted them up, it just looked amazing, man. All the guys that had these Top Fuels this weekend, and to watch them, right, Foster? To watch them take off from the line was amazing.
Yeah, it sounded like a missile when it passed you, man. It really did. They're just, I mean, we saw 132. I know those cars are capable of like high 11s, 12s, when you get into the Top Fuel stuff.
Yeah, because you guys, you guys were only. Right, I didn't mean to cut you off. Yeah, you guys were not privy to any Top Fuel at all. The Top Fuel funny cars set the finals out, and the Top Fuel dragsters were not even there. So when you guys come to the Gators, and thank you guys so much for coming to the Gators, because you guys are going to be in for a big treat having both Top Fuel funny car and Top Fuel dragsters in attendance. And it's going to be something to see. It really is.
Oh, right. The Top Fuel dragster was not there.
That's right.
Just Top Alcohol.
Right. Top Alcohol, right. Top dragster.
Top Alcohol. So you thought those were fast, and they are. They are extremely fast.
Oh,
but
man.
Top Fuel is a just completely different beast.
So let's answer some questions. So the only license you have to have is for Top Fuel.
Currently, and I'm trying to keep it that way, but Pro Mods are getting so fast that it's going to be difficult. The Top Fuel funny cars, because Florida started it, it kind of snuck in the back door, and all of those guys were licensed Top Fuel pilots. Not one of them were not. So we were able to just sort of grandfather them in. And then don't get me wrong, there's some guys from other organizations that are well established, like my buddy Mark Price on the East Coast. If he ever gets off of his butt and makes it to an RCDRL race, he's got tons of proof and evidence that he will not have to then go through the licensing program unless he wants to have that, that special, I think it's honoring personally to have that logged and established. And like I said, other licensed drivers must witness it. There are times where guys are just working on their cars and a guy comes up there, hey, I'm making a licensing pass. We need a licensed Top Fuel driver to witness. We need two. And they will witness it because, see, I'm not licensed anymore. I lost my license, guys. So
how did you lose your license?
I set out more than 2 years from Top Fuel.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
gotcha.
You gotta have it. So anyway, they do that, and then as a race master and president, I sign it. The driver signs it, and two witnesses sign it, basically, and then we send it off. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool program.
I love it, man.
Next question.
Let me talk about Pro Mod really, really quick. I'm gonna make mine really fast. So since we left RCDRL, I've been reaching out to so many different people, and I didn't even realize, Foster and Mike, I didn't realize a lot of these guys that I'm talking to, I'm going to tell you their names because these guys are excited about us even talking about this. It's Frank Olbrich just said, extra test passes for a license, Top Fuel, sign me up. If you guys have not heard the news, NPRCTV Live, we are heading back to Ocala, Florida. We are doing the 2023 RCDRL Gator RC Nationals, and I'm honored to do it. I'm excited to do it. We just announced that Frank Olbrich is going to be joining us down there, and there he is, man. Listen, he's already probably bought a damn dragster. Yeah, but let me talk about Pro Mod really quick. I'm getting me a Pro Mod car, okay? And no, Michael, I'm not a racer. I'm just going to get one anyway. But listen, I started talking to Greg Chapa last night from Urban Assault. I reached out to Dan Brucati from Racer RC, one of our sponsors, and I reached out to another sponsor, which his name is Jason Edier, great guy from Royalty RC. So let's back up. Greg Chapa, he already makes Pro Mod chassis. He makes the top fuel, and when I started talking about this, Choppa's already like setting dies up and cutting carbon. He's like, Billy, I'm in. Let's do this. So there's a plethora of products out there that you guys don't even know. I didn't know. I mean, we're getting a body. Dan is sending us that Pro Mod body, Foster, so we can get Jody from Killer Concepts to paint them up for us. And I'm telling you guys, I'm excited to do this. But Pro Mod is going to be my thing. You know, I think it'll be cool, and I actually can't wait to run it. I got to hurry before I need a license.
Yeah. I get grandfathered in. I've been fighting that one for a while. And it's guys like Carlos Zayas that makes my life hard because he did go 100 miles an hour at the finals. And it's like, oh, can we not put that on drag track? But of course we did. And again, most of the pro modders are would be grandfathered in because they have time slip proof. So yeah, man. Yeah. Before I go too much further, I wanted to, if I may, talk about the big three and the dates. I know we're kind of regressing a little bit, but we have one coming up really quickly, and it is in Puerto Rico. It is in San Sebastian. It's RCDRL Puerto Rico, February 17th, 18th, and 19th. For those that can make that race, great group of guys. They're super fast, but they're super helpful and friendly. It actually kicks off the RCDRL season. Unfortunately, with some medical issues that we're having in my family, I won't personally be in attendance, but I understand that the Blanco family, meaning JoJo and her husband Chewy and Richard, will be there and help represent RCDRL. But that's San Sebastian, Puerto Rico. February 17th, 18th, and 19th. It really does kick off the new season. And then, of course, the Gator RC Nationals, April 14th, 15th, and 16th. And then, remember, I said there's three. The Big Go. The Big Go is October 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. It will definitely be a Thursday night meet and greet with some hors d'oeuvres and everything like that. Registration would be open. We do it every year at a local hotel. And then the 6th is a Friday. We'll do test and tune. We'll do instant green, big cash race at both the Florida races. Well, on Friday, don't get me wrong. But the Big Go is the Super Nationals. And that is October 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Put it on your calendars, guys. The Big Go has always been just that. It's just big, 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 big. Back to you guys.
Pack your bags, baby. Pack your bags. Hey, Michael, what are you going to do when 150 outlaw cars from NPRC show up?
Probably hurt some feelings because they're going to be, they say, you see, we qualify here at those events, and not all of them are going to make the show, but they're gonna be a place for them. Don't worry, we definitely have a place for them, but they're going to have to qualify, and it'll probably be all of those guys, and our guys are going to have their feelings hurt, all but a few of us. So I know, and there's a lot of RCDRL guys in Outlaw, Pro Street that are already racing together and already travel. So they're going to see a lot of familiar faces, if NPRC invades us or we go there or all this we versus us stuff. I really hope that we can continue to work together and merge and to make sure that our schedules are flexible enough where guys can truly make that decision on their own.
Really, really, really fast, Mike. And I mean really, really, really fast. Explain one more time the license process for the Top Fuel. Just make it fast. So I got one guy that just joined us.
Okay, so the license passes works like this. You have to make and show that you can clearly launch your car and steer your car through the traps and safely stop your car, because we've had cars explode on the top end of the track, right? Quicker than 164.9. You must run a single. You must declare it. You cannot make the pass and then turn around and say, hey, that was my licensing pass. You have to say, hey, I would like to make my licensing pass as you're coming through the staging lanes, right? At that point, I make a call over the PA system or whoever's on the microphone to other licensed drivers in that category. Top Fuel must witness it along with an official, and that is usually the person that is calling the race anyway. And it's pretty cool because it does get the attention of all the other drivers too, especially all the foam tire guys. They usually look over, oh, there's a rookie trying to get his license. It's a pretty cool deal. And it's and we've created this culture, and it's really all about safety, because there's some folks out there that got a lot of money in their pockets, but don't know how to drive. And these are flying missiles, literally. So anybody that can go 1.1 seconds and 132 feet at over 120 miles an hour, dude, I've seen these cars fly. I've seen them bank left, bank right, because their wings weren't set right and the whole 9 yards. And it is also, I say heads up to everyone. I don't want anyone's back to the track. Everyone needs to be watching because it could be catastrophe. So, and that's really where that, I'm sure that wasn't short, but that's it in a nutshell.
Yeah. There you go. Don Moore, that was for you, my friend. And we'll never say it again.
It's in our rule book too, guys. It is. I mean, I know our 2023 rule book is not out yet, but it's like on the last page of the rule book before Drag Racing 101 starts. Our rule book is our rule book, and then after our rule book, we have attached what is drag racing. So it's on the last page of the rule book, but you can look it up online. If you can't, we're going to definitely repost. We're going to repost our rule books here shortly.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. Listen, this past weekend was so much fun, and again, man, thanks to you and letting us come out and doing what we do. But we had a really good time. Foster and I are still talking about it, man. It was just
good.
It was just right. It just felt right. I mean, it was just, God, there was no down. I mean, you guys just bam, bam, bam. I mean, right, Foster?
Yeah, it was. I mean, that. It's structure. It's already there. It's already in place. It's got a class for every racer. I mean, you can get into the what I guess it's the all run class or whatever it is. I mean, there was box stock low C cars racing, pro mods and stuff on a bracket on a sports tree. So it's, dude. I mean, if you love RC racing, no matter what kind of racing it is, you can, join the RCDRL and show up to one of these races and be a part of it and have a great time. And then if you want to race out in front or locally with your NPRC club that, is not putting, you can't spray VHT down your neighborhood streets or in a parking lot somewhere.
Why not?
You can do, well,
I'm just kidding.
It's a big problem, but
I'm kidding, dude.
I'm just saying there's two avenues for every type of racer to be a part of, and I'll definitely be a part of both.
Good seeing you, man.
I think Frank is too.
Yeah, and I mean, what does that do? Frank Ulbrich, Lindsay May come to the Gator RC Nationals in April. Exactly. I mean, what does that do? How many more people are going to come to that? Just not to watch, but to race alongside. Yep. You're talking from both sides. Who doesn't want to beat the fastest guy in America? And what we do, and he's going to be going up against some of the fastest guys in all over. You're talking Zayas, Puerto Rico, Garcia, the guy that had the swag when he was walking. The culture is there, man. The racing's this is gonna be epic. Epic. Who else is coming behind Frank Ulbrich now that he said he's coming in Lindsay May? I mean, who's going to tag along? I know there's already some people from Knoxville going to be making the Gator Nationals that race Outlaw in NPRC. So,
I'm coming.
It's gonna be hot, buddy. The train's moving, dude.
Last night, I'm gonna say something really quick. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was just gonna say, I'm going to bed last night after all the conversations. I'll tell you, somebody else had a great conversation with old man Billy from Tarp Racing. Great guy.
Love that guy, man. Love him. I owe him a phone call from. He's super cool.
Yep. Give him a call because he's awesome. So listen, we're going to the Gator Nationals. RC. I got to make sure that I don't screw up there. You know what I mean? Guys, just like Foster said, we're doing it. We're crossing over. When I say we're crossing over to help. If you don't think we're doing that, we're going to go help RCDRL get back to where it used to be, because it used to be huge, guys. He used to have a track in Louisiana, one in California. Mike, help me out. Anywhere else?
No, that was about it. We had plans to go to Illinois, and but we're working on some things that are going to blow some minds. Hopefully we will have a deal inked by the end of the week, so maybe by next week's show we can make that announcement. I know the gentleman is pacing back and forth right now. We're just waiting for some paperwork to come in, but I think we pretty much have a handshake deal on a new location that I'm really excited about. So
I
get phone calls
all the time,
but,
right? Follow us to Florida, please. Come with us to Florida. Come see what we saw this weekend, and it will not disappoint. But I do have to say something. That's a great question. Jared Mills said, yeah, well said, Foster. Jared, I see you chiming in here, man. I didn't want to say that to Michael. Michael said, who's sponsoring or Jared said, who's sponsoring the outhouses?
Hey, everything is up for sponsorship.
Everybody. So let's.
And if nobody sponsors them, then I will.
I see money. Frank Ulbrich just said, hey, what's up, Tom McKenzie? $500. Listen, I'm telling you, Frank Ulbricht's coming to Ocala, Florida for the 2023 RCDRL Gator RC Nationals. Our NPRCTV Live is streaming it on Facebook and YouTube, man, live. 3 solid days. It's going to be off the charts. After all my texting and conversations last night, I think I went to bed about 11 o'clock, and I woke up and I went, wait a second. NPRC TV Live is going to all these to go support RCDRL. Why don't you guys join us? Why don't you guys come over and join us, see what it's like, check it out. Great question. Do they have to be a member to race in Florida? If you're not a member,
generally speaking, if you're not a member, I want to say no. And I am the president of this organization, and it's still unclear to me because, and here's why, there is a weekend membership. Well, it's strange because we do have in our rule book, anyone and everyone gets one race event weekend where you do not have to join. Drag Track will lock you out after that. So you can get a membership number, but you can only use it one time. And we do that because we're not trying to be greedy. We're not trying to force somebody into a membership that you're only going to race one time. So why do I have to pay $45 for a membership?
Perfect.
And again, but I do recall last year there was some weekend membership thing that had to happen because of insurance and yada yada. So let me confirm that because I don't want to, say something. I'm just, it's a little gray right at this moment.
Okay.
And I'm sure
fair enough.
If legal is, if my lawyer is listening, he's going to say, look, idiot, we tried that and it didn't work or whatever the case is.
So Jamie Bennington, I'll get you that answer, dude. So if you guys, what we're talking about right now, if you're just joining us, this is a big show today. We are heading back to Florida. We're going, I don't want to get the damn date. I got so many dates in my head. It's not even funny, guys.
14th, 15th, and 16th.
Thank you.
April.
I need that. April 14th, 15th, and 16th. Join us live in Ocala, Florida. The cool thing about it is we're going to be at Big Daddy Don Garlett's museum, man. I mean, what better place? And you should see his spread. It's beautiful, man. I mean, the parking, just he keeps it so clean. And one thing about JoJo was the race master. When the race was done and everybody's packing up, what did she say? Everybody pick that trash up and pick up those cigarette butts and whatever you put down on that grass or track, because being respectful is what this is all about. And everybody did what she asked, because I think she would have beat their ass if they didn't.
Absolutely. Because we do, one thing we have to understand that this is private property, and the fact that he keeps his property, just like you said, pristine. It's all ready. See, we used to have a motto that the RCDRL, when it comes into a place to race, we will leave it cleaner than what we found it. And that's what I've always promised these land leaseors or wherever we were at. You can't do that at Big Daddy's house. It's already spick and span clean. It's already immaculate.
Yeah.
So we just have to leave it like we found it, because you're not going to leave it any cleaner than it is.
I'm just going through my notes, man. I woke up last night, so many notes. Good Lord. Okay, you know what? I've covered all my notes.
Have more tomorrow.
I've got one note to cover, but I'll do that at the very end, because I need to give this guy some mad props, him and his partner. Michael, anything else that you want to share? If you guys want to be a part of this historic race, I'm going to say historic because it's going to be crazy. There's going to be so many people there. It's going to be off the charts. And just, guys, I'm telling you, man, if you want to hang out at Foster always says it well. Foster, do it. If you want to hang out, do it. Say it.
You put me on the spot. I have no clue what you're talking about.
Dude. No, listen, you said, hey, I'm going to put you on the spot right now. Go back to the morning when we booted up the cameras and how crazy excited you were. That's what I'm talking about, buddy.
Well, man, I'm still excited. I mean, we just had a badass weekend. We got to see racing, and that's all I got to say, dude. If you're a true racer and you want to be a part of racing, and you love RC, and you love competition, and you love structure and everything else that goes along with it, and a level playing field and fair and consistent rules. We were there this weekend, and taste a little bit of it. I think that the NPRC can incorporate a lot of what the RCDRL does, and I think vice versa. And I don't know why it's just not, if we're all one family working together to make an avenue for racers of all kinds to be able to have a place to race, to be able to support manufacturers, to be able to continue to maintain a self-sustainable hobby that we all love. This is the way to do it, man. Just tracks everywhere. Hop and skip. This weekend I'm going to an NPRC race. Next weekend I'm going to RCDRL race down in Texas or Florida, or who knows? We might get on a plane and go to Puerto Rico, baby. Pack your bags. We're coming. I said, that's my thing. Like, we just got more avenues to race and structure, and we get why the two are different, but when you are at both, they are so similar. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
So,
amen.
There he is.
I
preach,
don't
brother,
know
preach.
I don't know what the underlying is. Well, I mean, there's no reason to even, all of that is irrelevant. Why, two forces couldn't join together and make one powerful force. I'm not saying that has to happen, but I'm saying that if you guys are racers and you've raced NPRC and maybe you can't find your avenue or the class you want to run in because there's not the versatility of being able to jump from class to class based on finances, based on experience, based on whatever, get you a DR10, baby. Show up at RCDRL. You can race in 3 classes.
Speaking of
exactly.
DR10,
Sure,
we will be bringing Team Associated and myself. I will be bringing all the DR10s that Team Associated has donated to Foster and myself for the year. So, Michael, I've already let Michael know that he will have 30 DR10s there to do what he wants.
Yeah, so check it out.
Perfect.
With that said, attention in the pits. Attention in the pits. Any and all RCDRL champions from 2013, which includes my 5-time world champion son sitting just to my left. If you won an RCDRL championship, and me and Jeremy Miller talked about this a few months ago, we're going to have the Race of Champions. If you were a RCDRL champion at any of our races tracks, I'm talking Louisiana, California, Puerto Rico, Florida, Texas, you are invited for a Race of Champions event. We're going to use those DR10s. You're not going to be able to just necessarily work on your car or pick your car, but we're going to have a formatted system race, and the winner at the end of the day will get a DR10. Then we're going to take that same platform and we're going to learn from it. We're going to maybe have to tweak it, maybe not, and we're going to bring it to the big go, the Super Nationals, and do it all over again, the Race of Champions with those DR10s. How cool is that?
Yeah, it's super cool, man. I'm excited. Hey, they're already starting. Eric Bowman is coming. Richard Burchell would like to be there.
Yes, my boy, Eric Bowman. Now, he's a champion.
Yeah, there he is. He's coming. He's old man Billy, Tarp Racing. Hey, Billy, Tarp Racing will be there at the Gator Nationals, man. So you got Tarp Racing coming in hot. Yeah. Dude, I had a great conversation with Billy the other night, man. I love that guy.
Billy is so cool.
Yeah, he's so cool.
So down to earth cool.
Wow, there's a lot to take in.
Before we completely move away from RCDRL, I have got to congratulate our Florida champions. You guys were there. This is more of the Florida show. Can I have a moment?
Yeah, go.
Okay, because this was just so big, and honestly, it doesn't get any bigger once again than Michaela Marasco coming into the finals in second place, needing to outlast no other than her own sister that already won a championship last year. Little sister's trying to take out her big in all run bracket, where everybody's a competitor. And she did it. The girl broke off into tears. I know we talked about it earlier, but it was just an amazing, and she's a dang good cook too, because she made us some what was it? Hot burgers? Is that
hot
what it
burgers?
Was?
And
then she went on to win the win the race just to put the last nail in it, man. You know what I mean? Just to put the armor all on the tires. She won all run at the finals and won the championship by 39 points. Over in Pro Mod, Jose Carrion.
Right.
Jose Carrion won the Pro Mod championship. He clinched his first RCDRL championship. Congratulations. And then he came back and did the same thing in Top Fuel Funny Car. And that was one of the reasons why Top Fuel didn't run, because the championship was already decided. And those guys, because of the weather and everything like that, just decided not to run. So congratulations, Jose Carrion. In Pro Stock, Jose Carrion came into the finals of the final race of the weekend in first place. He could have tripled up, but he was outlasted by Joel Roman, who was in third place. And he said he did it for his son. His son was homesick and too sick to pilot his race car or even make the trip up to Ocala. And he said before the race even started, he sure hopes that he can bring home that championship for his son. And he did that. So congratulations, Joel Roman. Over in Pro Street, very proud to announce, because this guy has been fast. He's one of the most humble racers I've ever seen, ever talked to. AJ Marasco took home his first RCDRL championship. He had to outlast Jonathan Joyner to do it, and he did that. Congratulations, AJ. Over in Quick 16, it came down to the final race of the season, and Alan Cryer came up 30 points short. This is talking about you get 20 points per round. We're talking 9 races. You get 10 points just to show up at an RCDRL race and register. So after 9 races to lose by 30 points, kind of like Heartbreak Hotel right there. But hey, Alan, you'll be back next year in Quick 16, I'm sure. Congratulations, Jonathan Joyner, for that that championship in Quick 16. About halfway through here, guys. Street Eliminator bracket. Remember, we run Street Eliminator is bracket here at the RCDRL. Joey Polk took home another RCDRL championship, and guess who he outlasted by 30 points? No other than Alan Cryer again. Just came up 30 points short for the second class in a row. Over in Super Street, however, a class that was suspended after 5 races into the season, it was Alan Cryer taking home that championship over Todd McKenzie. Congratulations, Alan Cryer. You have earned your Murky, sir. Nice. And over in top alcohol dragster, Joel Roman outlasted Jolida Blanco, who was putting guys on the trailer and hurting feelings early in the season. Fell off a little bit towards the end of the season and came up 74 points short. Congratulations, Joel. I was at one of the races where she ran the table on the guys. Dude, whole shot after whole shot after whole shot went all the way to the finals at that race. And I was like, whoa. I think I'm defeated against her. Notice I didn't say undefeated against her. I'm defeated against her when I would have my top alcohol dragster there. In Top Fuel Funny Car, we've already covered that one. In Young Gunners, last but surely not least, it was Haley Marasco outlasting her sister, Michaela Marasco, for the Young Gunners Championship. And there you go. 10 classes, 2022 in the books. Congratulations to all of the champions and runner-ups.
Congratulations to everybody, man. I posted up over on NPRCTV Live Monday, I think, to all the winners. I've never done that before. I got a lot. When I posted up all the winners of your race this weekend, Michael, I got a lot of people saying, man, cool, thanks. It's awesome. It's good to know who won, what they did, and how they won.
Yeah, appreciate that. And that's what's cool about Drag Direct, too. You can go back and look at last year's Gator Nationals, and I'll be doing that, right? Because I need to find out who those winners are and put targets on their back, right? We're gonna find out who are the defending Gator National or Gator RC National champions, and kind of make a big deal about those guys and get them, hopefully interviewed and show them some love still, because they're coming into the Gators as the defending champions.
Love it. Love it. Jasmine Hernandez is watching. She says Texas RCDRL Super Nationals is going to be a whole different experience for you, Billy. I can't wait, man. Yeah. I cannot wait. Listen, I'm excited. I'm ready to rock. I'm ready. I'm ready, man. But we got to talk about it's time, right? But we got to talk about something, though, man. If you guys are not ready for Justin Pace, you better get ready. Atmore, Alabama is right around the corner, guys. Right around the corner. We're talking March, February 24th, 25th, and 26th. Man. February 24th, 25th, and 26th.
That's even on my calendars, man. I will be there too.
Everybody's going to be at this race. Futaba's coming. Royalty RC's coming. GFRP's coming. RC Speed Secrets is coming. Merck's coming. NPRCTV Live is coming. Justin, I hope you're ready, buddy.
Yep. Eat your Wheaties. Eat your Wheaties.
You better eat a lot of Wheaties, buddy. You're going to be up for days.
Hey, yeah, Justin's been pretty impressive. He's got a good head on his shoulders. It's gonna be one of those races that everybody's gonna be glad that they showed up to. Whole city's involved, and he's been putting in the work, man. Let's go pay some respect for these guys out there putting in work to put on races for us. So let's show up and race. Remember, there is a cap on it. I don't know how many spots are left. So if you plan on going, you better get on there and register. Pay your dues.
Pay your dues.
That's a part of being a racer, man. You got to hold yourself accountable at some time to be able to show up to these races. But get on there, get on that page, and go to Jot Forums and fill out your registration paperwork. Be good to go.
Yeah. Yes, good to go. Justin Pace, let's go. I'm excited. Justin, I just messaged you, brother. What are you at in entry-wise? Wow. Whew. These shows just get longer and longer and better. We get full of knowledge, full of info, man. We've got so much coming. It's going to be crazy. Tony Arellano, we're going to go race and then go to the casino. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I heard there's a casino really close to that track.
Yeah, it's right. It's right there. There's 2 hotels right there. There's a casino right there. We did a live. You guys could watch that live with Justin's track over on Attention in the Pits. This Biggie changed his name. I got to remember it now. Attention in the Pits, powered by NPRCTV Live. It's going to be good, man.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I haven't been to an NPRC race. That'll be my first,
that's going to be good, man. And listen, you sit with us on the mics, we'll have a good time.
Absolutely. I'm definitely looking forward to it for sure.
Pretty stoked, man.
And Justin, if you need any help, man, I'm used to working, so I'm going to be sitting there. I won't know what to do with myself if I'm not working. So I'm putting myself up volunteering. Hey, if you need me for something, buddy, I'm there.
Michael, you're going to be up there going, what do you need? Here, let me help. Give me the mic. Let me do this.
That's just me.
You're like me and Foster. Dude, get out of the way. 230 outlaw.
26 entries left for outlaw.
26 entries left for Atmore, Alabama. 26 left. If you haven't signed up for Atmore, Alabama, and you're kind of dragging your feet and you're like, you know what, I will, you're going to be too late. You're going to be too late in about a week to week and a half. He's going to be completely booked. It's going to be over, and then you're going to be like, damn, I should have done that. And then you're going to kick yourself in the butt because you didn't register for that race. 230 outlaw. Whew. It's going to be crazy, brothers. Woo-wee.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
I'm ready. I'm gonna have my sleeping days arranged, right? So I can race all day and gamble all night at the casino, and then
great.
I'm gonna pull about a 3-day binger in Alabama. I hadn't been arrested in Alabama in a minute, so I'm ready.
Oh, great. So I'm gonna tell you what Foster means by this. We're not gonna see him that weekend.
No, dude, I'm pumped, man. Honestly, I just, everybody makes this character, looks like Foster's always having a good time. I do, man. You guys don't know that Billy and I are having the time of our life, traveling the country, being able to showcase, every racer and race director. We literally, when you guys like, oh man, it looks like you guys have, we are literally having the time of our life. And to be able to do these things for races and, meeting new people. We met a whole new group of people this past weekend,
yep.
Which even, my blood's pumping even more. Like, what more can we do to be able to, go around the country and showcase true RC racers? This is now yes, it is a hobby, but this is a sport, man. So it gets me pumped up. So when we're at the race, I'll be at the race nonstop. But as soon as the race director says we're shutting down, then I might step into the casino.
Hey, Biggie, I already bought Foster one. We'll slip it into his shoe or something.
GPS tracker.
I got you a tracker. It's called an air tag.
Nope.
Sweet.
But yeah, man, I'm pumped. Great work to Justin. Right after that, dude, we're going to see Kenneth Jackson Sr. and Kenneth Jackson Jr. at NOLA Motorsports Park in New Orleans. Another you guys got just back-to-back big, awesome facility event venues, race directors, you name it. So, dude, and then that's March. Then April, the RC or Gator RC National.
Get it right, dude.
What a start to the season.
Right?
Good night.
God.
I'm gonna have to start resting now.
Yeah, great. I gotta buy another. So you tell me buy 2 air tags?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to a voice coach and get my voice conditioned for all this talking, because we're gonna be excited, man. I'm gonna tell you guys, when you guys see these top fuel and pro mod and top alcohol cars running at Gator National, you're gonna be exactly like I was.
Yep.
I gotta have one of those.
Yep.
I gotta have one.
Yep. Agreed.
I mean, it was just It's just like a rail car on a 132-foot track, over 100 miles an hour. We saw 1.3 seconds, and even 1.3 looks a lot different than 1.5 in that car compared to an outlaw car. And just watching that car react off the starting line, dude, it was cool.
Yeah, it was crazy. He's not kidding. My favorite, Michael, I you might agree and you might disagree. My favorite is when those pro mods line up. I don't know what it is about those pro mods, but when they line up next to each other, it just, I used to go to drag races a lot too, way back when I was a younger kid. And man, when those pro mods, even though they're small, how many ounces were those cars again, Michael?
I think they're like 36 ounces.
Yeah, 37, 38 ounces, right? Yeah.
Somewhere, man.
When those pro mods line up, you got the Christmas tree, got the pro mods. What I tell you, Foster, we talked about it all day. It just looked awesome, man. And when those things took off, they were just bullets. It was crazy.
Yeah, it looked like the real thing.
It looked like the real. There you go. It looked like the real thing when they were lined up. Justin Pace just said, "It's a privilege to host a race this size. It's really an honor and privilege to do so, and I can't thank everyone enough for the support. Without y'all, this race would never be possible. Thanks again. See y'all in February." Yep, there it is.
I'm gonna chunk up a little bit.
Kudos, man. Kudos. Mad respect. You won't be thanking us when there's 400 people in the parking lot.
No, he's not gonna be thanking anything. He's gonna be.
Where's Billy and Foster?
Yeah,
you guys gotta take care of this.
You son of a bucks! You lied to me.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good start to the season, man. We've already had a great start to the season, being down in Florida this weekend. I'm pumped about all sorts of racing. You guys know, man, I don't care if it's a foot race, big wheels, bicycles, whatever it is. I love all forms of racing, and I've seen it all in the drag racing RC form now. Tony Coberly with Futaba talking about the drag boats they're going to be doing and world record test hits on boats. We just heard so many cool things this weekend, dude. That just opened up so many doors for anybody that's involved in RC, the manufacturers, the people, the venues, everything, man. This is a great time to be in RC, man. I feel like it's growing and growing and growing, and we just got to keep a positive vibe around it, and everybody's got to support everybody. And if you want to race, there's a place to race, I can assure you.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Absolutely.
Michael, we've been on for 2 hours, my friend.
Yeah.
It goes fast, don't it?
Ow!
Anything
it
else?
Does. It does.
Is there anything else you want to say? Because I got to wrap this up. My wife actually has dinner for me, so I'm going to go in and grab a bite to eat because I got a few things I need to say before Foster and I wrap it up, man. I'll leave you with your ending thoughts.
Yeah, guys. No, just thank you for having me on again, and I look forward to having you guys out at the races, and just everyone really hit me up on Facebook Messenger with any questions. We are working on rule books, we are working on schedules, and we hope to have that wrapped up. We apologize for the late start, but we just had to wrap up some things, and we'd like to do things right, and we hate revisions. So, but the schedule should be coming out soon. And, look, you guys are all welcome. Everyone out there, NPRC, of course, foam, prep, no prep, man, let's come out here. Let's just have some fun. Let's get down and get it on.
I know we're quitting now. Yeah, our feed is really bad, guys. I'm not sure what happened, but our feed just went crazy.
Oh,
it's all good. Let's wrap this up. Guys, this is Michael Mercadal from RCDRL. Again, man, thanks for everything that you did for us this past weekend. We had a great time.
Absolutely, guys. You're more than welcome, and come back anytime.
Hey, listen, I told you you're part of NPRCTV Live now. We'll see you next Wednesday for What's Up Wednesday.
Sounds good, guys.
We start at 4 o'clock sharp, sir.
5 o'clock in real time.
I'm just kidding with you, dude.
Real time is Central Time.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. From today till next Wednesday, I got so much to do. It's gonna be nuts. So, okay, Michael Mercadal, everybody, RCDRL, man. I'm gonna finish up. I'm gonna wrap this up, my friend. I'll see you next Wednesday. If you guys are not ready to go to one of the biggest races this year, if not the biggest, I'm talking about entries. I'm talking about people. Get out to Ocala, Florida. It's going to be April 14th, 15th, and 16th. Did I get it right or wrong?
Yes, you got it right.
I got it right. April 14th, 15th, and 16th. Join me, Foster Yates, Whitney Shaw, Biggie Paul, Michael Mercadal. They are putting on a race. It's the 2023 Gator. Right. Gator
RC Nationals.
No, I know. I got a message. Gator RC Nationals. You guys, if you want, and we're going to let everybody know how the entries are going to work as far as if you have to be. Michael, you'll let me know when you find that out?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. We'll have that.
Okay. I'm talking about if they have to
be a member or not.
Be a member. Correct. We'll get you the information. We already told you how to become a Top Fuel, get your license to do Top Fuel. Hey, listen, Foster's going to go get his license. I'm going to be there to watch him get his license. It's going to be really good, man.
Hey, I'm going to get my man TSG, Tommy Giovi. He got a bad to the bone CNC machine come in. You may see a Yates Giovi Top Fuel racing team get put out of this. I'm coming with the heat, baby. I don't know if I want Top Fuel or Top alcohol. That 3S may be a little too fast for me. I can't see. I'm getting old. I don't have the reaction, but I'm gonna get Tommy to make me a car, man. TSGCarbonWorks.com. He's got the machine. He's got the carbon. I've got to have something in my hand by Gator National.
I know you do, dude.
Gator RC National.
Hey, I think we know a couple people, man. We get y'all dialed in.
Yeah, man.
All right, guys. Michael, thank you so much. I'm going to wrap up on my end, man. Thanks again. Michael Mercadal from RCDRL is joining us. He's now part of NPRCTV Live. We're kind of a part of RCDRL. We're going to start live streaming the races for them. Get them. Let's get some recognition. Let's show you guys what these guys do, and I'm pretty sure you're going to appreciate what we're doing for you. It's going to be good.
Appreciate you guys.
Michael, I'll talk to you later, brother. I'm going to wrap this up on my end.
Take care,
Michael
guys.
Mercadal, everybody. Thank you, sir. Hell yeah, bro!
Take care.
What a great time, man.
Yeah, I agree. I couldn't agree more. I mean, it was kind of a spur of the moment thing. We decided to do it, and we had a great time. I wish it would have been just a little bit warmer, but it was great, man. You guys are not going to hear me say it enough. I mean, my opinion really doesn't matter to anybody, but if it was my personal decision, meaning that I lived in the South and I would be at every single one of those races, just from the structure, the classes, the people. It was very refreshing.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Let me do an update really quick, guys. Team GFRP, the GFRP Apollo kits will be available for pre-order next week. Next week, GFRP, teamgfrp.com. Go check out Dustin's site. The GFRP Apollo kits will be available for pre-order next week. And if you did not catch the news from the very get-go, NPRCTV Live is teaming up with Reefs RC. We are coming out with a limited edition servo. There's going to be 250 of them. They will be numbered, and we're going to let you guys pick the color. I'm going to call Biggie when we get off the air right now, and him and I are going to decide on what the colors are. I'm pretty sure Biggie's already got the colors ready to go. He's going to put the poll up. You guys are going to decide what color servo you want in your car. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. I think that pink. You like the pink hoodie? This is all I can find. Okay, leave me alone. Anyway, we're so excited. This was my idea a year and a half ago with the servo back with Desert Hobbies. So this is a rendering of my vision. Back then, I was wanting to do a red servo Foster. But so this is just the black, the $299 LP, reefsrc.com. Go check him out. But we just teamed up with Reef today, and these limited edition servos will be out in the next 30 to 60 days, we're hoping. But if you want to be a part of picking the color, and head over to Attention in the Pits. Biggie Paul is I'm going to call him just as soon as I get off. We're going to decide what color to go with, and then we're going to let you guys decide it. So give us about 30 to 45 minutes. You guys go vote, because you guys, it's up to you. We're not going to pick the color. We're going to leave it up to you.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, we'll leave it up to the racers, right?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you guys, if you haven't already got a skin for your car, you need to get your butts over and visit my new friend, Max Custom Designs and Prints. I'll put it up right now. This is our skins that are coming out next week. This is some of them. If you're looking to get a skin done, go check out Max Custom Designs and Prints. He's over on Facebook. And man, I told you guys from the beginning, I've never met him. I reached out to him, Biggie did, and here we go. We've teamed up with Max Custom Designs and Prints, and he has an announcement coming on Friday. I don't even know what it is. He's going to share it with me. He's also already shared something with me. I can't share that with you, but it's cool. It's bad to the bone. As soon as he gives me the green light, I'm gonna put it up on. I'm gonna post it everywhere. But if you guys are looking to get the skins done, go check out Max Custom Designs and Prints. And this is something else we did at the very beginning of the show. We took a poll and we said what everybody thought, and you guys said send it. And here they are. These are custom designed prep holders. You can 3D printed. Listen, I love him. I warned this guy. I'm going to give you his name in just a second. I warned him. His name is Steve James. I said, Steve, you're getting ready to open up a can of worms, my friend. And once people see what you're making, they're going to hit you up, and they're going to want them. So as soon as I get off the air, I'm going to put these up, Foster, put these up on NPRCTV. I'm sorry, Attention in the Pits. And you guys, I'll put his contact information up there so you can go check him out. Give him some love, because he did not need to do this. He's sending us, Foster and myself, some prep stands next week. Once we have them in our hand, hopefully by next Wednesday, then we'll show them live, Foster.
Yep. I love it.
I do too. I got 2 more announcements to make, but I haven't signed them yet. I got to wait till tomorrow. I love it, dude. Foster, thanks like always, man. We got to get your internet fixed, dude. We're gonna get your internet fixed, dude.
Yeah, no worries, man. Tonight was all about Michael Mercadale.
Yes,
It
sir.
was his show, man. Have him on the video.
It was Michael's show tonight. Yep.
Yep. I'm still recovering from this weekend, man. It was a great weekend, Billy. Always good to see you and Wendy, and having Biggie there. We had a great time. It was a lot of fun, dude. You guys need to just stay tuned, man, because there's a lot of things happening around NPRC and RCDRL and NPRCTV Live. Don't want to not have your notifications set on, because you may miss something, man. Stay tuned.
And don't forget, Frank Ulbrich is coming. Lindsay May is coming. You better pack those bags and get your butts down to Ocala, Florida. We're heading down there. It's the 2023 Gator RC Nationals, and we are live streaming it. I'm going to continue to say it. I think this is the biggest race of the year. Entry-wise, people-wise, it's going to be a big one, and it's April 14th, 15th, and 16th. It's in Ocala, Florida. You can go look for RCDRL. Hey, guys, go become a part of the RCDRL. What I mean by that is go over to Facebook. There's RCDRL Florida. There's RCDRL. There is still a Louisiana. They still have a Facebook group. There's RCDRL Puerto Rico. Go over there. If you are interested in what we're doing, go check it out and become a part of it. Jojo Blanco, there's Jojo right there. What's up, Jojo? We were talking about you earlier.
Yeah, what up, Jojo?
Jojo's in the house. She's a good race master. Do you agree?
Totally agree, man. kept the whole. I mean, there wasn't. I mean, there's not anything I would change about it.
No.
I mean, honestly.
No.
It was fantastic. It was refreshing. It was fun to see. It was fun to watch. People were great. Culture. You know, I loved it, man. We were talking Spanish at one point, English next. Dude, it was right up my alley, man. I was feeling it.
Spanish into English. We did the best we could. How about that?
Yeah.
All right, man. That's it. Foster, you got anything else for everybody out there, man? We're 2 hours and 15 minutes into this thing. Everybody say hi to Biggie Paul. He's watching. Biggie.
Oh, man. What's up, Biggie? Appreciate you guys tuning in tonight, man. It's gonna be a fun year. Let's all stay in our lanes, keep our heads right, stay positive, promote racing, promote the racers, promote the manufacturers, and at the end of the day, we'll all win. Everybody wins the race.
Jojo Blanco, absolutely not. You did an amazing job, and congratulations. You were very informational. I mean, she was just on her game. She would tell you, hey, get your asses up here. Let's go. I mean, she was on point. She had it down, and she was rocking, man. It was good stuff.
Yeah, she was 2 steps ahead of everybody there.
2 steps ahead of everybody, right? Hey, Tim Cedarberg, of course we're still live, dude. We got a lot of announcements to make, brother. Where you been? Tim Cedarberg says, holy moly, y'all are still live? Yeah, Devin, man, we're busy. RCDRL's coming in hot.
Show don't stop, man.
Show don't never stop. You know what that means, dude. That means me and you, after this live, after you and I get off this, we are one day closer to getting out of town.
That's right, baby.
I know, dude. I can't wait. Thank you to everybody that joined us tonight, man. It really means a lot to me that you guys take time out of your day to hang out with Foster and myself. And tonight was you hung out with Michael Mercadell. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We've got a lot more coming in the future. We've announced another sponsor. Not only are we teaming up with Reefs RC to build our limited edition servo, he's a new sponsor for 2023. His banner will go up as soon as I'm done. And thank you to Reef and all of his team over there. They stepped it up today. They pulled us. They pulled us in, and we pulled them in. And dude, we're going to work together. And I cannot. Oh, Jojo, you have no idea how much support you're getting ready to get, my friend. She says, thanks for the support. Jojo, we're getting ready to knock this out of the park for you this year. So RCDRL will definitely be a force to reckon with, man. It's going to be good stuff.
Absolutely.
I don't think I've ever talked out my intro.
Yeah, I don't know. That was pretty good, dude. I gotta give props on that one.
Hold on. Whoop. Here. One more time. Thanks, guys. Foster, thank you, brother. There is something we need to talk about. I'm going to call you as soon as I go inside. And have a great night to everybody. And Foster, thanks again, brother.